God's still calling out. Over the last couple of years, in these eerie, bizarre, strange times that we've been living in, one of the things that have been bizarre and crazy and suspicious about these times are these deaths. Ever since the coronavirus pandemic, even I would say, a little bit before the coronavirus pandemic came to be, there was these suspicious deaths. There was suspicious deaths. And part of this is what caused the Great Awakening. I remember I had a few of these deaths in my family. And one of these deaths was this girl. And another one was a man. And this young man, I remember he came to my house once. And he didn't seem like, a bad person or anything. He was just distant. He was just in the mind. He was just in his own mind. And he came over. And it was just something about him, man. Like, you could tell that he was going through something. There's a lot of people that's going through their own personal problems. There's something there. It's something with these people who they believe have mental illness. And, yeah, this dude, I never got a chance to talk to him because back then I never had the mindset that I have now. If it was like, probably back then, if I was thinking the way I think now, me and him would probably be good friends, like those people only talk to a few people anyways, but he's gone. It turns out that he committed suicide. He jumped off of some building or something like that. I heard about it, and I know his parents. Me and his parents are good. Regardless of how his parents may act towards certain people, we were still good. His father definitely saw something in me. And me and his father would be talking, as much as me and that side, those people don't really get along like that. But, that's not what this video is about, getting off of that. It kind of reminds me of the girl who, also in my family. They said that she overdosed. They're saying that she overdosed, but to me, this girl seemed very nice. I told you guys that at this side of the family, it's not everyone in my family, all parts of my family that I get along with. Some, is of a different background. Some of these people, they hate each other. They don't really like, certain people, so at this party, it was very awkward for a person, especially like me, and I wasn't really talking. I don't even talk much to begin with, As much as I tell you guys I'm always talking with people, they tell me that they like my energy. I'm the most, what's the other, I don't know, I know introvert. What is extrovert? I'm the most extroverted introvert. You guys know what I mean? Like, I be talking with people and everything, and they always tell me that they like my energy. Some people would be literally trying to talk to me for a whole day. Because that's just the energy that I have, bro. Once they see that I'm genuine, I'm real, I'm not on no, look you dead in your face and, deliberately doing something completely untrustworthy the next day. I'm not about doing that, bro. But anyways, this video is not about me. This girl, this party here, I wasn't really talking to, a lot of people at the party. It was very, awkward. People that were talking, just give fake vibes, bro. I would rather not, so I'm just there, chilling like a few other people. I don't know, weird thing, a few other people, they just, holding their distance. And she was the only person that came up to me. And I was on this app on my phone, talk with people online. And she was so interested in what I was doing. She came over and she was like, "What is that? That looks very cool." I'm like, something, this is the coolest person here. And, she even, offered me something, and, we were just talking. She was very nice. There was this other girl that was there too. Other woman. Keep saying girl, this is other woman. She was 25 years old. I know that. And then I heard that not too long after this party, she overdosed. So it was just so weird to me. There's also been a lot of suspicious suicides as well. especially in a time where there's so much people saying suicided. Um, One of America's richest financiers, Jeffrey Epstein. You guys know what I mean? In these times, man, it's just been a lot of suspicious deaths in general. You know, the highly spiritual people, the chosen ones, bro. If you know, you know, bro. It's not all by coincidence. You know, Bill Cosby's son, if we're talking about the latest one, Bill Cosby's son drowned or something like that. It's just, you know, even with celebrities, you know, something like celebrities will also go to show it. Because celebrities get so much attention, they are celebrities, cameras are always on them. This is why I'm saying that suspicious deaths plays a role in the Great Awakening. Because once it's a celebrity, then, you know, it's going to drag attention. More people's going to get to find out about these suspicious deaths, about these illuminated deaths. If I can use that word that way, if it's used that.